first time ever that we're showing the game. Obviously, it's really, really early stage of development. We've just started. It's a pre-alpha part of the development. Yeah?
We have a few more people, sorry about
All right, come on, come on. No, but on a serious note, once again, I'm really happy to have you here. You are going to see The Witcher 2 Xbox 360, even on 2 machines, but about that in a moment. To start with, I know most of you are probably console players. Not everybody got a chance to get acquainted with the franchise. So really quickly, for the beginning, a few short words about what The Witcher is, The Witcher 2 and The Witcher. We are single-player, hardcore, story-driven RPG about Geralt of Rivia. He's a guy that's our main hero. He has superhuman abilities and skills, but he's not a typical superhuman. You will see that the game we have, although it's a pure-blooded and full-bodied RPG, it's mature and complex. The storyline choices that you make in the game are not really black and white. They're more shades of gray, I would say, morally ambiguous and so on. And we think that, we have the world. Hi, come in, come in. We got a world that's really living and interacting with what you do. We got seats, man.
Are there more seats up there?
Yeah.
Fabulous.
And the world that we have is interacting with what you do on many, many different ways. Let me just give you just a quick example. Depending on the storyline choices that you make in The Witcher 2, the political map of the world can change on around a dozen ways. Totally. Countries disappear and borders shift and so on and so on. So these are facts. Obviously on top of that, because we're a mature game, we have a brutal and spectacular combat system, yet full of deep tactical possibilities. You will see a lot of them later on. So these are facts. But now, to get you in the mood of what the game is, and to show you it in a more direct way, I want to show you one of the trailers we have done for the PC version of the game. All that you're going to see right now is going to be in-game material. This is not pre-rendered. Well, apart from the logo of the game, it is, but the material from the game is pre-rendered. Anybody heard about Chopin? He's our Polish national treasure, so. And The Witcher 2 for PC is out already. It's been released on May 17th, 2011, around 3 weeks ago, and here's a little proof for you all that we've been doing quite well. Not only we managed to sell over 400,000 copies within the first week, first week of selling the game, but also a lot of journalists who had a chance to review the game were really happy about it. I want to take this chance to thank everybody who reviewed The Witcher 2 for the nice scores that we've got. They were happy, which obviously makes us happy in turn, but that's not all. We continuously keep listening to our fans and improving the game based on that, because it's our policy to provide constant consumer player support. We keep tracking what's going on the forum, what's going on comments, the mails that we get on the support, and we keep improving and updating the game accordingly. So we have released 2 major updates so far, version 1.1 and version 1.2, and all of them contain not only a lot of fixes and improvements, but also tweaks to the game features, like rebalancing of parts of the game if people think, for example, learning curve throughout the game is not easy. We also do release tons of DLC. Around 10 DLCs have been released so far, and all of them were for free. They are for free, and they will ever be for free, because this is our policy. We do not charge people for DLC. If we'll ever reach for anybody's pocket, it will definitely be something bigger, like an expansion, right? DLCs are for free. And we even went as far with the PC version of the game to completely remove DRM in one of the updates of the game. And now, moving on to what we're here for today, The Witcher 2 for Xbox 360. Let me start off with a few facts on how we approach making this game. The main principle that we have in doing this title is not to make a simple and straightforward port, but to make some sort of adaptation, I should say. Let me put it this way. The PC version of The Witcher 2 was really good, and people exclaimed about it because PC players were really happy to play the game that was done for this platform. I mean, it was a hardcore PC game, so people could use their super machines and be proud that there is a game that supports everything. And we're going to do exactly the same for the Xbox 360. So what we want to do is not simply port the assets and the features of the game and run it, but we also do want to tweak the game and adjust it towards making it a pure-blooded console game, because we do value the experience. Obviously, as well, we will continuously keep supporting our fans and plans and players. Everything that will be released for free for the PC version of the game up to the release date of The Witcher 2 Xbox 360 will be included in a box for the Xbox 360 version of the game, and while at the same time being free for the PC players. Now, the Xbox 360 demo. We got a short demo for you today. You're going to see how the game looks. And for those of you that have played the PC version of the game, you might already be acquainted with this fragment. Obviously, it's the same story. And if you've been looking at our demos and movies, for example, Gamescom last year, you might already know this fragment, the Prison Break demo of The Witcher 2. So it's going to be this game from prison. But we got a dual console setup for you. Marek, our level designer, is going to be playing on one Xbox, and Maciek, our lead combat designer, is going to be playing on the other one, and they're going to walk through what seems to be pretty much the same fragment of the game, but in totally different manners, which means you're going to see totally different outcome of what they do, still completing the same fragment of the game. It's a really early, once again, let me disclaim it, it's a really early build of the game, so you will see glitches and bugs, some animations, for example. Some of the dialogues are not even working properly, but still, you will see how it works and how it looks, because I know everybody wonders about it. So, we're in a prison. How we got there is a totally different story, but the ultimate goal is to get out of the prison. And let's start with Marek's, I wanted to say computer, no, not computer. Let me start with Marek's console, and let me show you how we do it.
See him dashing along those walls. Can't rightly say I ever saw his shoulder blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would turn into bits when it came out of the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman will do that tomorrow.
And also be your voice of God.
Alright,
so we could get out of these shackles if we wanted to, due to previous choices. But the tricky thing is, we want to be slightly smarter than that, and we want to provoke the guards to come in here barehanded, so it's going to be easier to fight them. Let's do it.
Guard, come here, good man.
Why are you hollering? Do that again and we'll shut you up.
You got the wrong guy.
You mean you didn't kill Foltest? Holy shit, boys, open the cell. We've got an innocent man in here. Hope you're that funny during the execution tomorrow.
How long are you going to keep me in here?
Can't wait to see the hangman, eh? Don't worry, tomorrow's your big day.
I can't wait to see him skinned alive.
I'm not the murderer. Wetnecking's not my style.
That story won't get you anywhere. They call you red-handed.
Untrue. No one saw me do it.
But they'll show up in droves tomorrow to see your flesh burn in the grip of red-hot pincers.
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see.
Right, so some fragments of the game utilize small QDA sequences, like this one, fist fighting sequence in here. But obviously this is not the major feature of the game. Alright, nice. A flawless victory. Alright, so we're out of the prison. Alright, so we're out of the prison. You can see how the game works, how it looks. You probably already know, at least some of you, that we have developed our own technology. It's called Red Engine, especially for the purpose of making this game. And it's not only, we believe, it's one of the best looking cross-platform engines out there, but also we're quite sure that it's the best engine for making complex, non-linear and mature RPGs out there. Red Engine, guys. And, oh yeah, by the way, the guards were stupid enough to leave our sword in here, so we'll gladly pick it up and use it later on. I mean, why not? We might as well, right? Yeah, as we will be progressing through the remaining part of this dungeon, you will notice that there are different ways you can approach it. For example, these torchlights here, you can, with the use of magic, we got spells that we call signs. One of them, like a force push, can put the torches out, and if you keep sneaking and being quiet, you can sneak past the guards and take them down unconscious in a non-lethal way, which is what Marek is trying to attempt here. He's a sneaky kind of player, so he will do it that way. Magic will be different. Alright, so this is how you might want to be approaching this. You might be asking why. I mean, it's more difficult, right? It requires timing, it requires being silent, and so on and so on. But mind you, it gives you more experience if you complete the quest this way. Thus, you might want to try it. For some of the guards, you might not even want to be taking them down, like this guy in here. If you watch the routes, the way they're patrolling the area, we're going the other way around. So it seems we do not have to take this guy down.
All right, darling.
Oh, this one saw us. Oh, you try. Here goes your achievement, buddy. There will be more of them because they heard us. Once again. There we go. Nice timing is always a key. Is there any more? No. We will loot one of these guys. It turns out that he dropped a key. And it's a great chance for me to give you the... Oh, wait, is it from here? No. Good. Okay, here's one more example of another level or layer of non-linearity that we have in a game. If we use the key, we will be able to travel downwards and open some sort of a basement that's below this dungeon. And you will see that, well, no loadings, obviously, it's the same as in the PC version. And also, here is where your previous storyline choices come into play. Because both of these guys, playing the game previously, prior to these events, they met a really important NPC called Arjen Lavalette. One of them decided to kill him, the other one did not. Marek decided to kill him. He was the owner of this place, so right now he's dead. We can't